No Kill Survival 3.2, the one with the funky video. It's morning time. Just planning on getting outside. I'm going to wait for that spider to realise that it's the daytime. Might be a little bit of cloud cover there that's just fooling it. But just getting ready, making some shears because I got that lucky find of iron for my first night. And just getting some tools ready and heading outside. Going to go looking for some sheep, and as luck would have it, there's one right there. Taking care, because it's pretty easy to hit sheep accidentally when they move and the shear button just disappears and you end up hitting them instead of shearing them. So, but I got a bunch of wool there, and you'll see I also got apple from tree I mined yesterday, and then another one here, so I get 3 apples in my inventory, which is just really cool, you know, second morning having apples in the inventory. No mean feat. Totally lucky, you know, totally lucky. I'm actually looking for oak trees because I want more of those apple drops. Trying not to get too distracted by the black bunnies because they are very, very cute and very distracting. But looking for trees, and now there are spruce trees down there. If I wanted just wood, that would be cool, but I'm looking for oak trees because I want the apple drops, right? But there's none to be seen. Not a single oak tree up here. There's one on the way back down. I'll see it in a minute. Really interesting just to see this snowy biome over the ridge. I'm going to earmark that, check it out at a future date, but for now just going to go back down toward the base, get some more wheat in if I can. I'm at risk of losing my bearings here. I'm glad that there were still 1 or 2 trees that I mined yesterday where the leaf blocks were still hanging about in the sky, so they just kind of led me back down the hill. This is the one oak tree I find out in this morning kind of forage. So I get a little bit of wood, but normally at this stage in the game, just this early stage in the game, I like a lot of wood so that I can fence off the base and make it safe. Fence it off, light it up, and make sure that creepers in particular cannot come along and blow up the farm. And creepers aren't the only mobs that can do damage to the farm. There was one earlier challenge where I was getting chased by a drowned zombie, and where it was stepping, for some reason it was kind of unearthing the seeds, leaving them floating. But here I am. Come on, Dr. Dave, you've got your grass seeds, let's make it back to the base. And there's a little bit of delight in just seeing the things starting to grow on the torches. So putting down trees, saplings, farming for the wood and for the apples, lighting up as well so that I don't create any shadows with the trees, and just to keep the mobs from spawning. Then going to spend a little bit more time just putting down more seeds. And I usually have a kind of way of doing this where I'll get things growing, then I'll start to fence off round the building, and the waterfront will be the last place I kind of fence off. Yay! One of my trees has grown. Nice. But there's always just a feeling that we're kind of vulnerable in these early days, and especially having no armor and not yet having sustainable source of food. Just gotta go canny, go cautiously. Back out, looking to see if any other trees had given me some of their good stuff, but no. A few more dirt blocks down. Deciding where I'm going to put a fence. And I don't think too much about where the fence is going to go, except I want to have enough room to make the house I kind of operate on the understanding that I'll perhaps expand the base, move the fences out later on, the more I get. The important thing just now is that I do get a certain kind of area that's just safe from the mobs. The sun is starting to go down, so it's time to get inside. Close the door. And I realise, when I look at my inventory, I don't have a huge amount of wood. So I just have to go kind of sparingly and lightly here. I don't put down as much wood. Definitely don't use as many blocks as I would like to. But I can just carve out the space and think about where the walls are going to go. Put down some floor, put down some foundational blocks for the walls, and save the finishing kind of touches for when I have more wood. But for now, here we go, home improvement. And this is one of those curious moments where I remember I've actually got wool and that I can make a bed and I don't need to keep on working through the night as I usually have to do in these challenges, but there you go. I get to sleep. Oh, sleeping in the bed, I've reset my spawn point, I'll be keeping the phantoms at bay and things are growing.